Alright, I'm back. Thanks to the Oz man for taking over for me while I was AFK. Hey, Obi John, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. This game is awesome. Got that Minecraft building. Zombies. Can't go wrong. A lot of the servers are co-op building. There's a ton of PvP too, if that's what you're into. The server is not. Oh, look at my DVD player. Knock on the door. More Minecraft than DayZ. The only thing in common is zombies. Thanks, dude. To an extent, depends on what you're crafting. I mean, building skills are. Want to get elaborate, then yes, because their structural integrity need to have supports in the proper places. You need to dig below the foundation. You can't just place a large structure on the earth and expect it to last, because the earth itself has a structural value. So you want to get down into the rock, perhaps reinforce it with concrete. Or you can, you know, I'm not an engineer by any means, I'm not an architect, so I build squares. You know, I'll show you in the daytime. But this is, you know, this is a very basic layout right here. Get it as elaborate or as simple as you like. Very open like that, which is cool. Airdrop. That's way out there. Receiving. I'm not about to go running out there and floating blocks, no. They will come down and smash you in the head and cause damage. That's a lot of airdrops. Getting there many. I think some of the biggest selling points right now are the fact that the devs are very active. You don't get one update, every 3 months. They're pretty active on the forums. They listen to what, works and what doesn't work, and they adjust the game accordingly. The crafting is really in depth right now. It's going to get even deeper. With the next patch that was scheduled to come out this weekend, but it's postponed for another week, we're going to have a random generating world. So this map right now is pretty much this snow biome was added about, I'd say close to 6 months ago now. But other than that, we've been playing on this same generic map since the inception. So the random generation of the world is going to be awesome. They're infinite scaling. There's no borders. So it's basically what I think is the concept is going to be a central hub similar to this town called Deersville, which everyone will spawn around, and then you can just travel in any direction, and it's going to be different for every single person. Unless you use the exact same game name, it's seed generated, very similar to Minecraft. I don't think that's going to change in this next patch. So everybody's game is going to be completely different. No two games should be alike, other than the central starting hub. It's going to be pretty cool. There's a radiation zone now, which kind of is our border for the map. Which, if you go into, you basically take damage and die within seconds, very very quickly. I believe that's going to be explorable now, and there's going to be a lot harder monsters, zombies mostly. But that's where the good loot's going to be. You're still going to be able to find, in the normal points of interest, the same loot, but there's a greater chance for better stuff in this radiated zone. That's the speculation right now. I mean, that's what I've heard from the stuff, so I'll go with that. Another selling point is, if you're into the building and the crafting, this game's got it all. It also has PvP. If you're into the PvP, there's plenty of servers out there. That's all they cater to is player versus player. Downsides are bugs, griefing. Any multiplayer game right now that you go out and try and play, other than massive scale MMO, by AAA producer, is going to have people who hack it. It's going to have cheaters. Can't get away from it. Right now, they do have VAC enabled. They're working on another anti-cheat program that should be enabled pretty soon. I'm also running a private modded file called Frontrunner Tech Server Manager, which has a global ban list. So if you cheat on one server, that admin can post your Steam ID, not just your username, but actual Steam ID to the global ban list, and you will get an infraction. 3 infractions, and you're permanently banned from that server. Now, the admin has the opportunity or the options to ban you temporarily for 12 hours, depending on the infraction and depending on the admin. There's going to be people who use the system, but that's why you need to be banned from 3 different servers at least 3 different times. Before you're permanently banned, basically, from any game that runs the global ban list. So, I have a few people who have tried to join and have been on the list. So it does work. It does catch people who are, suspect cheaters. There's also, when you submit somebody to the list, there's a site. We have to fill out information. You can't just ban them for whatever reason. You have to actually put an explanation as to why you banned them, what they were doing, whether they had 64,000 iron walls in their inventory or what. There's got to be at least a legit reason as far as that admin's concerned, but you have to be able to post that information, submit the ban, so that other admins can look at that and say, well, he broke into somebody's house when they were offline, and even though that server rule says you can't do that, I'm okay with that on my server, so I'll allow the guy to play. It's not like, you're infinitely banned forever. It's up to the admins on each individual server to decide whether or not that's the case. When I got the game, it was $35. I've been playing for a long time, gaming, and this is probably the best $35 I've spent in years. I usually don't promote games like that. Don't go out of my way to say this game's better than that game, and we compare it to Rust and DayZ and all the other games that are on the market right now. Personally, I really like the game. I've got over 530 hours into the game. That's probably second to Skyrim, which I probably have triple that in hours, but Well, that and Fallout New Vegas. Now, there's going to be a new system added as well next patch, where if you fall off from, say, that distance, I'm going to break my leg. You know, and the only way I can get to repair that is to fix it with some sort of a splint. I don't know the recipe for that yet. But once you splint it, it's not an immediate fix either. There's different stages of being wounded that you have to progress through. And I believe there were 4 stages. You know, like sprained, broken, fractured, whatever. However they have it named. But it's going to take time. Once you splint it, then the mending process begins, and it's probably like a 2, maybe 3-day process. So, yeah, they're on top of it as much as possible as far as the cheats go. There's mods out there, modders who have taken it upon themselves to also implement. There's a bug where I just made about 60 or 70 water. That's not supposed to happen. It's a cool game. It's, you know, enough said. I'd play it. I recommend it. I can't put it down. I wanted to take a break. The patch didn't come out this weekend like I thought it would. I thought I'd take a break, play some other games. And, you know, I think I played for about 3 hours and found myself came back up. I just can't stay away. There's good points and bad points to any game, and it's all a matter of perspective. So what I like, you may not like. But issue with brain, and the issue is, as far as I've seen so far, encountered, is when you're digging and you actually run into, and this is very minor, you run into an actual ore vein, the textures tend to bleed out. So instead of just seeing one rock on the ground, they oh, you know, that's copper or that's iron. It's copper, it's iron. I'm thinking about it. So it will actually bleed into the surrounding terrain, so it looks like it's a larger area than it is. And I don't know if that's actually necessary. It's actually intended or not. On the best part, I don't think it is. I think it's a matter of they've been playing with smoothing out the terrain. When I first started, it was just square blocks like Minecraft. And then we went to like a diamond formation, kind of like what we have now. And then we went to a decahedron formation, like a 10-sided block. And then everybody bitched about that, so they went back to the diamond. Show you an example. I got a small amount playing with. Alright. As you can see, this is mine. And this is iron. Yeah, the devs are extremely diligent on this game. The only thing is if they tell you a patch is coming out Friday, add a week to it. Don't expect it out that week, because it hasn't happened yet. I don't know why. A lot of developers do this too, is they'll commit to a day. Say, okay, well, and you know, they always put like hopefully, or you know, if all goes well, it'll be out on Friday. Everyone takes that to be Friday it's coming out. There's no way around it. Doesn't matter how you word it. If you say sometime this weekend, they expect it from Friday to Sunday, and then they rant and rave and bitch and moan and complain when it doesn't happen. If you know, they say it's going to be out Friday, add a week to it, or even 2, and then, you know, consider yourself done. Here's the bleeding I was talking about. Now, you see, this looks like this whole thing should be iron. I actually mine where it looks like the iron would be. It's stone, because there's actually iron behind it, so the textures kind of bleed together. And then here you have lead blending into rock, which goes in iron. This actually isn't a bad example, because it's pretty cleaned up. Here you can see the transition from lead to iron. It's just minor shit like that. Here we go. This is potassium nitrate, but it has the dirt texture and the grass texture that's bled into it. I mean, there's minor issues like that. I mean, that's just really nitpicking about the thing. Items have durability, you gotta craft, you know, you gotta break down, this is lead, or I mean, sorry, this is iron, you break it down, different stages. Forged iron to short iron pipe, and then it breaks down all the way into metal strips. You take your metal strips, tool starts to get damaged. And I believe it's 10 points for every one strip, something to that effect. So you can see I have a durability total of 500, and I'm just about 400. 391. So that would give me 50 points. Let's just verify that. Yeah, 441. So you got to maintain your tools. You got to maintain your weapons. When your weapons durability gets low, it starts doing less damage. You got to make weapon repair kits for that. It's you know, it's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. So that whole block looked like it was iron, and it turned out to just be. There's another one. That looks like iron. It's gonna be just regular old. But you know it's in there somewhere. Very minor glitches. For an alpha, this is probably one of the most solid alphas I've ever seen. It shouldn't even be an alpha, but they just keep adding so much more stuff, you can't really call it a beta. Beta is almost a finished product, and they've got so many ideas and so far to go on this that just doing it in injustice calling it a beta at this point. Now, I'm getting a little carried away with the trees. Good starter guide, sure. There's a wikia. The wiki is really good. Very informative. You can watch. I'm sure if you go to YouTube or even some of my older vids, you can watch people play. It does have kind of a steep learning curve at first. It can be a little daunting because you don't know what does what. I like that. I like trying to figure stuff out. And the crafting grid is pretty intuitive, pretty basic actually. They've come a long way. Or you didn't get any of this. So now we have a list. When you have a green recipe, that means you have the items, you've made it before. So all you have to do is click on that now, and it automatically loads the proper ingredients into the grid. You hit craft, it'll make a door. Now, white one means you can make it, but you haven't yet. Have the ingredients, but you haven't made the recipe yet, so it's white. So it won't fill that in, but I could fill it in manually. And now I can make the gun safe. And once I do that, that recipe will turn green. And if I have the ingredients in my inventory, all I have to do is click on that name, and it'll make that recipe. Gray means I can't make it. It means it's in the list. I might know it. I don't have the items. I've never made it before. I'm only made of bullets. Never used them. I know what they're for. They're for a submachine gun. I don't like submachine guns. I haven't even found one yet. I think I have a recipe to make it, but I have to get the parts, which is pointless. You have to get like 5 submachine guns. But it's gray. I've never made it. I don't have the ingredients in my inventory. But I can make it because I have to. I have it. Right now, you have to find books. Make upgradable armor. Right now, there's iron, basic leather, and then upgrade that to iron with different components. You have to get a leather tanning book in order to take skins from animals, break it down into leather, and then craft that. So, and it's going to get deeper. They're supposed to be adding electricity. There's going to be tons of things you can do. There's so many different options. I don't even know where to begin or end. I should start working on reinforced concrete. I need to go get a lot of gravel. But yeah, I mean, I probably talk myself in circles. I'd look at videos that are out there. Again, go to the wiki. all the recipes in the wiki. I don't use it, but I had when I first started. So, and after a while, it just becomes second nature. Oh, we got a horde of zombies. Have you seen a horde yet? This might be a small one. At nighttime, these guys are going to be running at you full tilt. You're not going to stand here and just pick them off. I could also change the settings so that the zombies run day or night. That's the other cool thing, is you can do custom recipes. There's tons of mods. People have made buildings and structures that you can add to your game and your server. They're pushing a lot of stuff from the server side now, as opposed to the client, which will stop a lot of the hacks and cheats that are going on, modified DLLs and stuff like that. That next patch. They've already done some, but now if I load somebody else's prefab point of interest onto my server, you don't have to have that prefab in your game file. It'll automatically load from my end, which is cool. Before, you had to have the same mods that I did before. Sewers and deers are awesome. The problem with that is, once the zombies really get pissed off at you, it starts collapsing on you. They start doing enough damage, and sections of it will collapse. It's pretty crazy. You can see the durability of my pistol's gone way down just from that one horde. I've really had to do some... I got a ton of weapon repair kits right now for it, but you can see how durability takes effect, and eventually it's going to take less and less hits. Bastards. I see my pistols in the yellow. Now, all these guys, the only thing I'm not too happy about right now is the corpse duration. Once I kill a horde off like that, you can see everything I've killed on the hill right now is already despawned. So by the time I'm wiping out a horde, you know, half the potential loot that these guys had has disappeared. I'm looking into seeing if there's a way that I can server-side prolong these guys from despawning. I doubt it. But that's one of the things I'm kind of bummed about. You know, I've got a very limited time to try and take these guys out and gather any loot they may have had. I don't know why those guys just wandered off, but to hell with them. So yeah, I mean, there's minor things like that are kind of an annoyance, but otherwise the game's really solid. There's more to come, so looking forward to it. And I mean, this siding here is something that's craftable. When I started building this, I started with a basic wooden frame. And you put the frame down. You come over, as long as you have planks in your inventory, scrap metal, you can upgrade this all the way. Drop your frame. Now it's solid. Now you can't move it. Before I could have picked that up and placed it over here. As long as you've placed it and it's still in the wireframe design, you can pick it up and move it if you need to. Right now it's a solid piece. That's level 1. That's level 2. That's just reinforced with some planks. You can see right now most of my structure is level 1. Behind this reinforced steel is a level 3 brick. All you do is make sure you have some scrap iron on it, and then you have a level 3 brick, and that's the highest level that you can upgrade wood structures right now. And there's a lot of different things that you can upgrade. You can make metal rebar frames. I haven't made yet. But you just take a bunch of these short iron pipes, you make a box, it'll make an iron frame similar to the wire structure of that. And then you can upgrade that with cement. Did he? Some bitch. Yeah, so you can upgrade the rebar frames with cement, cobblestone walls, which you upgrade 3 times as well with the... They're tough to melee because you'll come over there, swing at them, and you'll end up hitting the grass. Yeah, I'm hitting the grass. Pain in the ass. Oh yeah, I want stuff. Forge is set up for pretty much everything. Iron, lead. Right now I've got 4,000 bullet tips. Grass here, so I can pick that up. Shell casings, it shows you I got 3 pounds in there. It's not a lot that's going to cook fast, so maybe a minute and a half or so. Yeah, give us a weed whacker, no doubt. If I can make a pistol out of scrap iron and stone block forge, I should be able to make a weed whacker, or at least a damn mower. Antibiotics are good. You will get infected by zombies. Yeah, 3 days to get it cured, or basically kills you. And it has debilitating effects the whole time too. Oh, hey there. Thanks for joining. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's a weapon repair kit. See how much that does. It's full, so I'll just drop another. That's good to go. We're still got about 350 rounds, 360 rounds for that. Bombs. Yes, you're absolutely right, Mal. If you don't actually do the math, you use more than necessary. I have so much freaking iron right now, I really don't even care. I'll just drop a half a stack on there and call it a done. I got stacks of ingots plus. And that's just what I keep on hand. I could mine for days if I... Because you're absolutely right, yeah. That's a great way to get established. Those I-beams are key. I usually love starting off in Gravetown, but I thought for this server and you know, figure that I'm streaming. I've never really done. I just started doing this a week ago. I get away out of my comfort zone. But I started out up here in the snow biome, just random spawn. Actually, what happened is, if you watch the vid, I got killed about 6 times in a row. Every time I spawned in, it was nighttime, and zombies were at the spawn, and they just fucking murdered me. So, eventually I got spawned in an area where I was actually able to get away and hide out for a little while, and ended up building up some stuff, getting an axe going, stuff like that. So, and then I just made my way down to the gas station here. I think I messed around in Old Mole for a while too, as a matter of fact. I probably got one of my original bases down there now that I think about it. And then just kind of, hug this East Coast here, and ended up over here, made a mine, and then ended up where I'm at now. Decided I'd build a structure because I had a couple people on the chat that wanted to see a base being built. So I'm not the guy to do that if you're looking for anything really fancy. I don't like windows. Windows are penetration points for zombies. They can see you, and they're weak spots. So I don't usually do the window thing. I have a little room back here where I have my bed, and that's pretty much it. Ooh, damage back here again. Yeah, I really love the cabin layouts. The problem is with any prefab structure, they're tissue paper. Zombies will blast right through them. You can't reinforce them at all. One of the bummers, I think. There's I think she can hear me, smell me, or something. Probably hear me going in and out of the boxes. If I could reinforce any, I mean, I guess you gotta draw the line somewhere too, because, they're trying to force you to survive. It's not, they don't want you to play on easy mode, but, if you're able to reinforce any existing structure, I think that would be a lot better. Because then I would set up in just whatever house and, reinforce it like I just demonstrated with the box. Fortunately, you cannot do that. Most of the blocks that yeah, you're right. You can. I think if the zombies do it though. I haven't tried to. I'll have to check into that one. I don't doubt you, but I haven't done that one yet. Like I said, I haven't bothered. But yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure if the log cabin wood actually breaks down, because that's a single craftable item. This is log cabin wood right here. No upgrade path for it. It's not a wire frame to start with. This is what I was talking about. The styling of its wood. Neat. Basic wood frame structures though that break down to the wire form. It makes sense that you could be able to upgrade those later. If I tried to chop this down. Just disintegrates into nothing. But I'd have to use one of the existing frame structures that are wire. Alright, so I need, it's noon. Put some stuff away. Go. Supplies here. Cook some of this food. That was a bug. I don't have enough. See, that's why I got 43 lead ingots right here. Plus, I'm making more. I've got 4,100 bullet tips. Don't have enough showcases. I'm working on that. There's plenty of lead over in those mines. So, yeah, there's obviously a bug with the campfire where I just made way more goldenrod tea than I actually had hooked off. Way more. So much more that I don't even have room for. Build a chest just for frickin' goldenrod. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but obviously not right. Let's see. I think that's good for a quick run into Gravetown. Actually, I think they changed it so gravel's picked up with the shovel. You can also pick up cement blocks and just break those down. What I do, it's just as quick. Probably not as economical, but. Yeah, I mean, they do a really good job testing on their own before they release it to us. Certainly can't complain about the level of commitment they have to the game. I like some of the other games that are popular out there that we may have played. Which is amazing because these two shitty games get a lot of attention, and this game is so obscure that, you know, not a lot of people have heard of it. Steam Summer Sale gets quite a few people on. That's actually a reverse bug. There were a lot of issues with people falling through the map, and you have to suicide out. So instead of falling through the earth now, you actually just get pushed out. So that was intentional. That was created to counteract something that was pre-existing in the game. And yeah, it's a nightmare, especially when you're down there digging at night and you get pushed up into a horde. But that's actually not a bug. That was intentional. It's a temporary fix for something that's happening right now with the smooth terrain, I believe. How high on the priority that is to get, squared away, I don't know. That was definitely intentional. Which is a good thing now because you can't suicide. They removed the suicide button. Here. Now, if you wanted to commit suicide, you have to eat broken glass. Okay, I'm kind of all set it. Basically, come over here. Gotta smash the window. Up the pieces. Or I take a glass pane and break it down. Fragments. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, it should definitely go on one day when they get whatever it was squared away. Yeah, and I think it had to do with the smooth terrain causing some issues. Don't quote me on that though, I'm not a dev. Yeah, that was kind of a cheesy ass glitch. Do that all the time. I'm thinking with Alpha 10, when I reboot the server, obviously it's going to get wiped with such a major patch. I'm going to wipe it regardless of whether it's compatible or not. I'm probably going to drop all on death, just to prevent people from doing that. Right now it's on backup, which is fine. I'll get a couple people. Hey guys, thanks for playing on the server with me. But I hate cheat. I hate exploits. So I'm going to do what I can to prevent that. And one of the you're going to drop everything. You're going to lose it all. That way you can't just, go out, gather a bunch of shit, and teleport back to your base by intentionally getting yourself killed. Yeah, I don't know. That I'm all about freedom of choice as well. Just because I don't want people doing that doesn't mean I'm opposed to the fact that other people like to play that way, and I don't necessarily agree with them removing those options like that. I think it's already in the game. Why are you going to remove it? It's a good feature to have for those of us who want to use it. So to force us to play a certain style, kind of. I wouldn't say it pisses me off, but it just makes me shake my head. This is kind of a silly decision, You want to cater to one style of play, then develop the game that way from the ground up. Don't add options just to take them away later on. Oh yeah, you can, yep. Delete everything, you quit the server. I can set it so you lose everything when you quit the server. Which means, that kind of sucks because people get disconnected all the time for whatever reasons, whether on my end or yours. I'm not going to penalize somebody for that. There's all kinds of options you can change in the server commit. Drop everything on quit. Stupid dogs. I hate these freaking dogs. Worse than the dogs from Resident Evil. And, or it's cornmeal and eggs and very expensive blueberry pie, I believe. Need to find some potatoes. That's what potatoes and corn, venison, and water. You used to have a clay bowl, but I think they did away with part of it. President, 2, 3, 4. Piss off. I'd like a little more variety with the zombies too. The mocap zombies are going to be awesome. That's not going to be out till, I say before, Alpha 10. This is going to be Alpha 9 coming out. I'll be ahead of the game. Alpha 10 is when the mocap zombies are coming out. Supposedly now, don't quote me or anything like this, but they said about a month after Alpha 9. This isn't too bad. Even if it's, you know, up in half, that's pretty close. So, you know, they were going one step at a time before, you know, Alpha 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, etc. Up to 9 and then going to 7. So it seems like now they're taking larger and larger jumps. You know, we're going from 8 to, you know, 9 pretty quickly. Skipping 8.9, I believe. 8.8. And then a month we go from 9 to 10. Even optimistically, that's still that's still a pretty fast jump. So I think they're getting near the stage where they're gonna go to beta. Don't quote me on that, but it just has that feel. Nine is gone. Oh. Yeah, it was moved. Yep. They're not quite done polishing it, so they're gonna put 9 out and then 10 for the mocap. That said 9 is out. I was thinking number 9 on the hot bar here, the toolbar, is gone. They eliminated number 9. They also eliminated the mini map and put a compass like kind of in the center here of where your tools, like 4, 5, and 6, is actually like a small compass ring that sticks up. And they changed the UI a little bit. Oh, I hear somebody over here. Hello. 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 Unless that was a zombie knocking down a tree. What's up, bud? I hear shotgun. What's up? What's going on? Doggy dogs. So the gun safe down over here if you want whatever's in it. Shotgun shells and 9mm. God damn it. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, I don't need rocks. Hell. What happened? you. Alright, I'm here for concrete. I'm getting sidetracked, man. I have ADD or something. Coffee. Excellent. Fucking Rock was trolling me. Yeah, that's an in-game recipe. That's a standard recipe, that coffee. Good stuff. Like the coffee. Wish the duration was a little longer, but, you know, I can't complain. Only because of the rarity of the plant. Now, if I was able to grow it, I can understand. It would be awesome. Hey, you guys joining the server. If you need an extra hand with anything, you let me know. Throw it up in the game chat. Okay, no problem. I hear you, dude. Those damn dogs. You guys saw my bases. Feel free to drop by. I'll hook you up. Give you some iron, whatever, get you going. Don't really have any extra weapons. I just repaired the couple that I have, so they're in their own there. But I can make you with repair kits and stuff like that. Oh, did somebody make a mod where you can grow coffee? Because I'll totally put that on my server. I haven't looked at the mods in modding section in a while. Kind of waiting for 9 to come out, you know. I don't want to go adding shit and then have it not be compatible with 9, so I've just been holding off. I haven't even looked. I mean, I guess I could add the recipe. The editor still works. I could add a recipe to make it like a beaker or something like that. But if there's a mod where it actually grows out of the ground, that'd be sweet. Ah, cool. That's good to know, Mal. Thanks, man. I'll have to look into that. Got another week of playing this without patch. I might just throw it on. It only takes a second. I'm gonna have to do a server reboot at some point anyways, just to clear up things. Flush the RAM out and stuff, you know what I mean? Granted, this is a hosted server, so I pay somebody else to do all the BS. Yeah, it was projected for this weekend, so see what happens. That's normal, though. I mean, not a big deal. I knew that was going to happen. We got started, the for 5. So I've been playing for a while. Fully used to them. Not be able to put patches out. It's like the Fun Pip Friday thing that they tried to do for a while, where they had something coming out every week on a Friday. Just, you know, lofty goals, but I mean, that's just something ridiculous to try and achieve in a game in this state, especially with the complexity of it on coding the whole team. One guy goes down and they're screwed, you know? Yeah, sure, throw it up there. I'll take a peek at it. Another way of gathering all this gravel is just to destroy this stone here. And this also breaks down. Probably a little quickly. Stand in one spot, just keep walking forward. It's alright, I'll search for it. I'm on the forums all the time. Yeah, that's cool. One-to-one ratio there. 2-to-1 ratio with this. Okay. So it's probably easier to just go around picking up cinder blocks. I think that's enough for now. We're heading back home. Oh boy. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to grab some aloe. Run low on painkillers. The aloe bandages are awesome. Actually, I think they're a little better than painkillers. Stop the bleeding and heal you. Painkillers more healing, but they also dehydrate you. It's not like I don't have enough scars. Ow. Like somebody's already been over there. Alright, you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up out here at night and I'm screwed. Base. Alright, just come back for that later. Talk about ADD, I swear. Yeah, do we have any more coffee going? No, don't worry about it. Awful. Hey, if you guys on the server need a hand, just add me your friends list there and see me on. Hit me from a good distance off, man. Jesus. Just keep heading down that river. Turn left and follow the river. And then the second little lake after Spillway is my base. I'm heading back to it right now. Better off turning left, fire. Cutting straight across right now. Shiny. There's another cool trick. You're ever low on scrap iron and you're out this way, just tear down the fence. These posts will also work, but they take a few hits. One hit, and I got 10. That's what I did. Problem is, there's usually a ton of zombies up there. Went from 20 to 50. Oh, 10 seconds. Problem is, the fence doesn't regenerate unless I reload that region. Yeah, the coffins are a cool little feature. I like that. I love how they did that. They added coffins to the graves. Alright, Fire, I'm at my base right now, so if you want to just head to me on the map, this is where I live. Run in. They don't have any windows in here. Man. You can't be stinking up the place. So what do you got for a weapon? You need ammo and stuff? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Have any other kind of weapon? Alright. I don't have, double check, but I don't have any extra weapons. I don't keep any. But, I know where there's some at. You can run and grab you some. In the AM, anyhow. Grab it in there if you want that. Some tea, goldenrod tea in this fire, and some rabbit over here if you want some food. Excuse me, food corner. And then, okay, well, here you go. Iron in there. You can take those if you want. First forge there on the left. Forge right here has like 4 iron in it you can have. And then there's some antibiotics. These up. Hang on, I can make armor too. I can make iron armor. I have to go across the road. Nah, that's cool. I can't type worth of shit. got a sleeping bag counter, yeah. Get you some iron chest armor. Iron gloves. I'm gonna put it in this chest over here. Octa's storage center. And I don't have boots yet, but I can make leather boots. Sure, man, no problem. Yeah. Yeah. That's the team speaking chat right there. Oh, you mean converted into scrap, Bantha? Nah. No reason. I think the weight totals out to be the same, doesn't it?
User entered your channel.
There you go.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, I have to grant talk power because God only knows who jumps on here when I'm not around.
Yeah, I got a point. Oh, fuck. It's great to see someone actually plays this game besides me.
A lot of people play this game, actually.
Well, I know
Fun
me
is-
and a few buddies play on one of his servers, and there's maybe at the most 3 or 4 of us on at a time.
Yeah. There's so many servers out there. It's tough to, tough to find one that's got the right amount of people.
Yeah.
Want to play with your settings, your server. Tough to get other people to join your options.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bantha, that's a really good point, and I forget about doing stuff like that all the time. But you're right, I could break it all down and then have 1 inventory space instead of 5. Good call. I'll have to try and remember that in the future.
So you don't have augers in this?
I haven't found any.
Really?
Nope. Oh yeah.
I thought you'd have a recipe for it or something.
No, I haven't added any recipes, custom recipes yet. Thought about it. And then 9 was supposed to come out, so yeah, I didn't want to go adding stuff and then have to wipe it. But of course, with the delay, I should have known.
It's coming out on the 16th now.
Yeah, that's what they said. Chelsea.
Well, the reason they did it is because one of the developers that was working on it went to the hospital last week.
Yeah, you got like strep throat or something, which doesn't affect your fingers at all, but I've had it before. Hey, I don't care if they want to, stay home and masturbate for a week. It's not my problem. It's not going to affect me.
I think what happened was that they just had some simple problems or something like that, and they didn't want to release it, and next thing you know, be glitchy as hell.
Yep. Screenshots look really awesome that most put up.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching them and stuff like that. Like, interesting. I can't wait for the actual thing where you can actually, if you fall, you can get a broken leg or some shit.
Yeah. Get a splinted, and then it's still going to take time to recuperate from that, too. It's not an instantaneous fix.
Yeah, they're making it more real world. Where's this fucking zombie I hear him?
Yeah, they're pounding on my ring.
I'm gonna say, it's all you. All I got is a pickaxe and a shovel.
I don't have any extra weapons, like I said, but in the morning, there's tons of safes around here. I know exactly where them are, so I usually just leave the weapons behind.
All I need to do is just go out and get me a couple sticks and make me a fire axe, and I should be good.
Well, here's some planks. Oh, it's just gonna.
Yeah,
Eventually, I'm gonna set this up for a garden up there.
Ah, now I got my fire axe. Those trees are screwed tomorrow.
But yeah, here's that glass pane. So this is how you suicide now. You take the glass pane, break that down, then eat it, supposedly. I haven't tried that yet.
We're gonna find out. How do you break it down?
I'm assuming you just put it in the crafting grid. I'm gonna
No.
open up some cinder blocks right now, so let's see.
No, I'm trying it right now. You can't.
That's what it said. Something to smash it.
I mean, I've got all these freaking gas cans, but I have nothing I can use them on. I kind of on my way here. I kind of ran by 2 military bases.
Loot them?
Yeah, all I got was bullets though.
Oh, lame. Well, I put it on the wall and smashed it, and it didn't drop any fragments. I have seen fragments before, but probably a good thing. Suicide anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it right now.
Well, it's not like I'm not gonna spawn in the other.
Yeah, true.
You got speaking of which, you got a sleeping bag or anything?
Not yet. I'll have to make one in a little while.
Walk around there.
Oh, did you need any gunpowder?
No, I have tons of gunpowder. Thanks, though.
I was going to say, because I've got a shit ton of gunpowder too. I've been picking up along the way. It seems like all the cars up north have not been looted yet, so I've been hitting every single car and getting some decent stuff out of it.
Sweet. No, you know what? I've had other people on here, so I don't know where they've been, but respawn. Well, cars don't respawn, but I think I got it on 10-day or 14-day on loot respawn.
Dang,
But
that's a long freaking time.
yeah, like it that way. And then 36-hour airdrops. So,
36 hour? Wow. So basically, you make it like, okay, you're on your own, have fun.
yeah, basically. All right, let's get some concrete going.
Oh, you want any landmines?
I have some.
Okay.
Just don't
I
plant
kinda
them
looted-
around my base, please.
Oh, I won't. I'm not that mean. I only do that to my buddy.
I put them out there on my own, and I forget about them, and I walk out my front door in the morning and get blown up. So
Yeah, I just decided to loot them all around the military bases.
yeah, that's what I was doing. I just stopped by a couple of them, and actually, yeah, that's right. I was down in Old. Yeah, I was putting them around the house. I was trying to fortify for the night, just quick and dirty, and then forgot about them in the morning and went out and proceeded to step on them.
I gotta love that shit.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Come on. So do you have like quick freaking nights here or something? Do you got like the nights faster than
Yeah,
days?
like 20-25%.
Okay. Oh, I just noticed it's already 7 o'clock. I was like, shit, that's quick.
Yeah, 7:15 they stop running, so it's.
About time for
Good to
me.
go.
I can head out.
Tell you what, I unlocked my mine over here. If you want to take over, show you where it is. There's already forges and shit down there. You just basically, there's still plenty of iron, or any kind of ore really. I got another one going near my house, so I'm not too worried about it. Or to grab either of these sleeping bags if you want. I'll lock this chest for you.
Hey, a stone axe and honey. Sweet.
Couple of things. Yeah.
I'll take the honey. The honey's great. That works perfectly for me.
Yeah, I mean, if you want
Where
to
you
just set
at?
up shop
Okay,
down here,
I
that's
hear you.
fine.
Where are you? Okay, stupid zombie. Time to meet my fire axe of doom.
Bunch of fireworks there. Be enough to get you going.
Ooh, brass doorknob. Holy crap. I go down here and look, and oh my god, it looks like an actual decent mine for a change.
Yeah, there's plenty in here too. I mean, like I said, if you look around, there's still all kinds of stuff you can dig up. Just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
Iron here, lead over there, iron over there.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
I've got plenty to build my base. I'm good.
Get up here.
This will definitely get me started. There's some iron over here too.
Yeah, there's tons. I left tons of it. I just moved on.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely.
This was supposed to be temporary. You know what I mean? I just came here. I was traveling, got down here, set up this one forge, and then expanded the area, added a couple more forges, and next thing I was starting to feel like I was setting up shop, so I just abandoned ship on something else.
I don't
Started
blame
building
you.
this silly monstrosity I got going on over here now. I definitely
Oops,
got to do some
that was
mining though.
stupid.
I'm out of stone.
Oops, I'll break down the door and I'll put a new door on later.
Yeah, that's the only downside you have to do.
Now where do I want to set my base at? I hear you, zombie. Where are you? Meet my fire axe of doom!
What hit?
Oh, wow. Ha! Perfect spot. I know exactly where I'm going to build my base. But first, I need wood.
Oh, it's a never-ending struggle. Constantly.
It's definitely not that hard in the morning to look for it.
Ouch.
Sorry, former truck driver.
No, that's cool.
Brain to mouth filter.
Kidding me?
Hey,
Deep here.
scrap iron, sweet. Scrap iron in a trash can. Can't beat that.
No. Maybe not. Oh. Let's go excavating.
Huh, might want to eat some. Holy crap.
Can't believe I haven't found any potatoes yet.
You're kidding.
No. I haven't been to that other farm.
Oh, I don't even go to the farms. I usually find them in other places, man.
Yeah, usually if you find them in the kitchen cabinets and stuff. I have none.
Well, if I find any, I'll let you know.
I appreciate it. That'd be awesome. Only need one. Get some seeds going.
Let's say I wish I could transfer stuff off from my friend's server. I'd say you could have a bunch of potatoes then. You could have that and a shit ton of coffee. For some reason, I for some reason find all the rare shit in his place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have
Like
no
the first
luck when
day
it
we
comes
were
to
there,
that.
I
Although on
opened-
the server, I've found a lot of these schematics. So.
Yeah, first night we started it up. I get on the server, go to the first car, find an auger.
Damn. No such luck for me.
Yeah. Well, if I have the same luck, then yeah, then I'll probably find one sooner or later.
Yeah, because, I don't know what hasn't been looted. Or
Most of the
cars
stuff
go,
up
but if you
north
found a bunch up
hasn't
north, then...
Yeah, most of the stuff up north hasn't been. I don't think everyone I've seen's part of your servers south.
Yep.
That should be enough wood to start my temporary base until I can get the materials needed to work on my other base. So, yeah. I think right about here is where my base is going to be.
Right in the middle of the lake.
Yep.
Boards walk right through there every night. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
That,
maybe
that
not
could
then.
be just because they're drawn to me, because I'm pretty much the only one that's been on the map for a while.
Probably.
So just be prepared.
No, if that's the
But
case.
yeah, they've been assaulting me from that direction every night.
Oh well, then I can solve that problem real quick. Landmines.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got 40 of them on me right now.
Enough to get a good start going.
Yeah,
Boys, please.
Kids
You
have
guys should be
problems.
outside working out. You got football. I mean, you guys are off today, so you should be working extra hard today.
He's got to run 2 miles.
Kid.
I remember when I was a kid doing that stuff.
Oh, it's almost like corporal punishment sending them outside now.
Really? Come on. Oh, so much freaking wood. I got 2 stacks of 64, so should be enough to get me a small little hut going.
I shiver to think about how much wood it
It should be enough to get me started at least.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna get too excessive. It always grows for me. I mean, start off just like a little square, and next thing you know, it's adding. I'm digging out the foundation, concrete foundation.
Alright, that should be enough. Got 500, 1,000, 2,000, 2,000 wood planks, so that should be good. And then we'll go ahead and start making we'll make 50 wood frames. That should be enough to start us good.
We'll tear your soul apart.
But in the
Magic
meantime,
Nipple, thanks for the follow, dude.
Magic Nipple. Interesting name.
I just let him have that place, and it worked out that they decided to attack the ground rather than figure out where my door was. So I just left it as a wooden door. They did find it one time, and had beaten it down pretty well. Yeah, but if they hear you mining or opening up chests and stuff away from your entrance, and they're gonna just try and dig straight down to you, they're not gonna worry about or think about where your actual entrance is. Because you're young and you heal quickly, unlike your old man who takes 6 months to have that injury heal. This is a really fun game, Nips. Yeah, there's a lot to figure out at first. It can be a little intimidating, but once you do, it's pretty straightforward and a lot of fun.
Yeah. If Minecraft and Daisy had a baby, this would be it.
I think it's more Rust-like than Daisy myself, but
Well, it's got the feel of Daisy and Minecraft.
yeah, a couple hundred hours into both of those games, and I don't know.
Eh, You
They
got a
both have
point.
potential, but shit development.
Yeah.
I'd never even heard of Daisy Arma 2 mod or anything like that until standalone came out on. I ended up picking that up first. And recommendation from a friend. We decided, you know, we bought it the same night. He played it for 2 or 3 days and then quit. Hey, thanks for letting me spend $30. Then pulled the same shit on Rust. Hey, pick up this game. Shit. All right. Played it for a couple days. Quit. Thanks, dude.
That doesn't sound like a good friend you need, man.
Extreme. Zombies are maximum. They hit really hard. Don't hit really hard.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Backpack on death. I actually toned it down a little bit. Zombie damage, player damage, I think, 'cause I had a lot of noobs coming on here. So I think it's, it was 5 and 2. I think it's 3 and 2 now as far as damage numbers go. So no, they actually don't hit quite as hard as they were.
They still hit like a freaking Mack truck.
Got hordes that spawn randomly, as well as normal server configuration spawns.
So you just could be standing around next thing you know you have a horde of zombies coming at you.
Yeah, well, it's with the server manager that I run, it's there's a random percentage chance based on the player base on the server at the time. So if there's, you know, if there's just you playing, then there's still I think it's a 10 or 15% chance of spawning a 75 zombie horde, on top of the regular, you know, 30 or so that spawn from the game anyways. So there's a little extra challenge there.
Yeah, my buddy's
right
server
now,
got it set up for 60%
in
chance.
702 seconds, there is... How many people are on the server right now? 3. There's a 100% chance to spawn a additional horde. And then every 15 minutes... Oh, that's... I don't want 100% probability. Spawn to roaming horde. Alright.
And how much you want to bet it's near us somewhere?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's always near some player.
Or it's near your other person that's on here.
Mm-hmm. Whoever's making the most noise at the time.
Oh, crap. I'll be bringing them to you if they come towards me.
Sure, go for it. I have the resources to take them out.
I don't just yet. It's going to
Exactly.
take me a little bit of time. Right now, I'm just building my small hut. This thing would not survive a zombie horde right now.
I hear